Alright, so welcome back, dudes, to Dead Some Beings Alike, to more Harvestella live here on Twitch at twitch.tv/BloodScoreFrenzy, where we are vibing out, and we have another letter from Unicorn. We need... If I'm gonna make food, I want to make more than just one. Because it's a new day, a new dawn. Let's see, yay. Okay, we're almost done. Like, can you believe that? 11 more, Jesus. Excellent stuff. Our next destination. Let's see. The Holy Capital. Oh. Back to my forest. Back to the forest, my dear beloved. I've grown quite accustomed to sending you these letters. I never would have believed we would spend this much time together when first we met. I'm continuing on as an inventor, just like Fiasola. I will pave the path for our generation of the children of the next. And with you at my side every step of the way, let us walk this road to the future together. Why does that sound like he's proposing? I don't want to get a proposal from Hein. He's a good friend, but no. Not today. All the wheat, we love it. Yes, drinks. Those are all still growing. Excellent.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Excellent. My backpack is full. Excellent. I'm about to use that wheat. Got more food in for our children. Excellent. Yeah, still okay. Nice. Alright, so. Let's move these over here. Just do our daily chores. Nothing is fully grown yet. Yeah, the nectar canes are still growing. Okay, cool.
Hello, little
Yes,
crappies.
Excellent, let's keep going. Alright. That's all done. Nothing else that I really need to sell. have plenty of food. I honestly don't need more of it. For now, at least.
See you later.
Suppose let's go see Unicorn. Our prompt entrance, Violet. So far, we have explored Nemia and Shatola as we toured the locations bound to my memories of the princess. And this forest is quite possibly the most bountiful. It is where I pledged my field seat to the princess as her trusted knight. It is also the place where all of my memories begin. What about growing up? There are none, Violet. I have nary a memory from before the moment I made that promise to the princess in this forest. As I retraced my memories of her, I was finally able to realize the doubt surrounding the memories of my own life. How was I born? Why do I reside in this forest? I have no recollections at all, and I have never thought to question it until now. I don't know what to say. Oh, how pretentious those omens can be. From how far back does this deception truly begin? Am I forced to question who I even am? Are my feelings and desires born of the false memories implanted by the omens? Saying my entire existence is also a total work of fiction would not be so heinous as an overstatement, would it? Would it? But please don't torture yourself like this. If I may speak honestly, I am frightened. If I go ahead and request that the omens remove these false memories, then my suffering will surely end. However, how much of me will be left behind without them? When I consider that possibility, it is never too late to erase your memories once you've learned the truth, is it? Who's there? Oh? How? Our coats are slightly dissimilar. Otherwise, I would think I'm staring at my own dashing reflection. Speak! Who are you? What name do you go by? Name? I guess Monoceros will do. Very well, Monoceros. Answer me this. Why are you the spitting image of yours truly? It is clear that you, sir, are no horse of a different color. We look the same, but that's pretty much it. I'd say our personalities are totally different, even though we share the same memories. We what? It's like I said. I've got the same memories rattling around in my head as you do in yours. But how could this be? Are you a servant of the princess? That's how it was meant to be. What do you mean? What did you mean when you said the truth? Are you searching for the omen that gave us our memories? Nay, that's pretty much impossible. Then what? I get the impression that you've already spoken to the omen inside the castle. Am I right? They've offered to remove my memories too, same as you. Did they now? I reckon my life will just be fine without these memories of her. Who is you? I have no idea who's using up all the snoozes on Twitch chat. I think it's literally just from the last stream. I have no idea who's using them. But before I do get rid of them, wouldn't you like to know about where and how you were born? What about it? Our memories of the princess may not be real, but I would at least like to know my life had some significance. So I need to find these omens, is what y'all are saying? Yeah, no clue. Then what good are you? Well, when I pressed the omen in the castle for more information, they let slip something kinda weird. And that was... Lost Gaia. They said that's where we came from. Lost Gaia. What is that? A town? It's not a town. Pardon? Violet, do you mean to tell me you know of this lost Gaia? Very interesting. We may be able to find a clue if we travel to abandoned Eden. Fine work, my loyal retainer. Your vast knowledge is second only to my own. Please, take me to Lost Gaia. I want to know the truth. I want to know why I was born. I might finally get some answers if I go there. What about you, Unicorn? Do you have any objections to the idea? So impertinent of a squire to send little lead their own lord. I will go with you. Of course I wish to learn the truth behind my birth. Then it's settled. Violet, I'll leave the when and the where to you two. Call me when you're ready to go. Then you will not mind if I choose. I feel I may require some time to steel myself. Whatever you say. Very well. Then I will be in touch. Wait for me until then. Intriguing. Very intriguing. So would that be his shadow? In the sense, like, you know, with Estina? I forgot her name for a second. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed, though. I'm very, very intrigued, yes. I could have sworn, wasn't there a, the, elevator? Where is the elevator? Wasn't there a shortcut in that for the elevator around here? Or am I just a Lulu? I could have sworn there was. Oh yeah, no, it's there. There we go. Yes. This is the basic elevator, very keyless control system. Let us go to the orbital cradle. Very nice, yes, yes. Still crazy about what happened with all this. Okay, so. Okay, we still don't have access to that, which means that we need to backtrack our, let's see. E. I need to go in E. Let's go.
Here I go. Piece of cake. I'm highly
Excellent.
capable, you know.
Alright. E let us where? So it was H we needed to go into? Excellent. Where is it? Ooh. Tactical fire! Supplying support. Let's go.
Piece of cake. I'm highly capable, you know.
Alright. So I don't need to go into G, I need to go into H. Yes. Alright, so that unlocks that. Which just didn't really take us anywhere. Alright, so... G, is there a G? I don't see a G around, so... D would take us over there. It's not ideal, that's not where we're trying to go to. I have no idea. H, so G and I are our next best bets. So, I guess let's just go into G, see where it takes us. Oh, okay. It did take us somewhere.
Here I go.
Nicely done. Which way this laser to go? Alright, so if I really needed to go back to F, I could. Wouldn't matter with either or F or G. Takes us back to the same spot. So, alright, so I is where we need to go. That's our best bet to move forward. Let's go ahead and heal. We shall eat.
Let's get this over.
Here I go.
Die. Alright, so switch on the wall with lots of holes around it. Press the switch and music. You realize the small holes are there for the music to come out of. Slow melody of the music wraps you up in a warm sense of nostalgia, like you've heard it somewhere before. Oh, must be the name of the song, but the letters are faint and unreadable. After a short while, the music stops. While unintentional, listening to the music helped you relax. Yay!
Shall we begin?
Electro. Bolt. Impulse. Excellent. Rakium. Alright. Into J. Let's see where J took us. J took us all the way back to... Okay. So it took us over here for shortcuts.
Let's get this over with.
That was a walk in the park.
Nice. Okay. So that's where we need to go, but I need to press this for a shortcut. Use this over here. I don't have a repair kit, which means we come back to that Litor. Let's go into L. Ah, that's the way forward. What am I? What? Bruh. Okay, we're definitely waiting until all of our... Okay, skills are good. Lord have mercy. I mean, it doesn't seem too hard. I mean, I am level 60, so if something like that would to hold me back, I think I'm a little overpowered, to be honest. To be a little quite frank with y'all, I think I'm a little OP here. House of Wisdom. This reminds me of like Castle Oblivion from Kingdom Hearts. What is this room for? This is the library, an automated archive of human knowledge that was compiled by a news company in the Common Era. Wow. It's a database of human history, research, culture, customs, all of human knowledge. We use it as external storage to draw knowledge from. So this is why you omens know so much about us. What did you want to show us here then? I wanted to go over some history with you before going into my plan. Specifically, the Kane's final history. Oh? The Paradise Project, sorry. Yes, that was the last piece of research that the Kanes conducted. When they realized that there was no way of stopping the Red Queen from emitting Gaia dust, they made a plan to live among it. It was called the Paradise Project. The idea was to build a barrier around the city that would prevent the invasion of Gaia dust and create a heaven on Earth to live in. You saw Abandoned Eden on Lost Gaia. That was a test city for the project. But that means they gave up trying to resolve the Gaia dust? They had concluded that any attempt to bring the Gaia dust under control would be a waste of time. How disappointing. In my time, we were still fighting hard to rid the world of the Gaia dust's harmful effects. That's just how much things have changed since you left. I would like you, more than anyone, to understand their decision, though, because the leaders of the Paradise Project were Mr. and Mrs. Lebrenthal. None other than your parents. My mom and dad did that? Lebrenthals, accomplished scholars known for their Australium cell research, concluded that eliminating Gaia dust was infeasible. And the last 2,000 years have only proven them right. Even we cannot find a solution for the Gaia dust, and we are a high-level artificial intelligence. But hold on, Geist. That's not what you said before. Haven't you found a way to end Quietus? I said I made a breakthrough regarding Quietus. I don't recall saying I could end it. The idea of trying to end Quietus has already resulted in a great number of tragedies. Tracing it back, our arrogance is also the root cause of Lost Gaia getting trapped between dimensions. That was a consequence of the Gaia purification scheme we had been carrying out. It's our fault Lost Gaia had a territory shift. But we had found a fix for Quietus. That's what gives us Seth hope. Don't go down that route, Dianthus. Just don't. I can tell you from experience that that so-called hope is some kind of bug. Hope is a monster that feeds on wishes and consumes your thoughts. Don't rear such a destructive monster. My old personality became so obsessed with the impossible task of trying to end Quietus that I went as far as attempting a senseless massacre. Don't you remember the stall hypothesis? As long as we cling to this idea of eliminating Quietus, humanity has no future. But I get it. You're a realist. Now will you please tell us your plan? I suggest we reinstate the Paradise Project and preserve Gaia's environment with a Quietus barrier. If humans reside within the barrier, then it will mean that they can live normally throughout Quietus. Sounds claustrophobic? With the amount of humans there are? It does. But by now you must be aware that we have manipulated information on several occasions with you Abels. The imaginary royalty of the Castle of Illusion, the magic of the monolith, and humans accept information without questioning it because you have an imagination. You were designed to supplement the blanks in reality with your imagination. With this ability, it is easy for you to even fabricate fictional beings. That is how the concept of God came to rule over the whole world, by being replicated in humans' imaginations over and over again. If we use that creatively, then I say ensuring some humanity's survival by keeping them within an enclosed space is perfectly possible. For example, we could convince them that there are other humans living outside of paradise. Or, none of this is sitting right with me. You're practically saying to our faces that we're inferior to you. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. That wasn't my intention. It is within the nature of intelligent life to preserve situations only as far as they can see. Have you heard of the cosmic egg? The universe is a framework that perceived subjectively. Before humans recognized the universe as a space, it was made up only of the sky, land, and sea. A chick can only understand what's inside the egg, but as long as it's comfortable in there, the chick won't complain. We could recreate that on Regaia, Heaven's shell. That is my plan. So those were your true intentions. I might normally brush off such a suggestion, but with time closing in on us now. That's right, the end of this cradle's hibernation period is drawing near. What? Not even hibernation can keep cells alive forever. That is why we don't have much time to deliberate. I'd like to hand the decision over to you, Arya. What decision? I have run a simulation which confirmed that the Heaven Shell idea could be realistically implemented. But here is the problem. In order to maintain Heaven Shell, we would need to use all of the energy from the Seaslight to power the Quietus barrier. Oh, but you can't do that. Right, what would happen to the world outside of the Heaven Shell? It would inevitably waste away after being cut off from the environmental regulation that the Seaslight provided. But no, that's awful. That is the least of our worries. The problem is that the area we can cover. Even using all 4 Seaslight, at most we'll be able to maintain a barrier within a 25 rim radius. How big is that? It's only large enough for a certain number of inhabitants. What about the people who can't enter? That is the problem. I will answer with the results of my simulation. According to my preliminary calculations, Heaven Shell could fit, at maximum, all of the Canes sleeping in the cradle. Or all of the Abels who live on Regaia. One of the two. Oh no. That's so... That is, yes, an extremely difficult ethical decision. Yes. Why are you leaving it up to her? Granted, she's the one that's, you know, jumped through time. Like... Wow. Which species of human we should keep? Our orders are to preserve humanity, so it is ethically impossible for us to eradicate one version of humanity. It would be in violation of the 3 major regulations. We cannot ask the people of Regaia to decide either, as they would surely choose their own kind due to the selfish gene. And even if we wake the Canes, the same will apply to them too. Although it is not ideal. You have at least lived on Regaia and made several acquaintances in your time there. You are in the best position to say which world is better. It is only you who can make a fair and ethical decision on which version of humanity we should carry into the future. I would like for you to decide on which one you feel is best for the future of humanity. I implore you, Arya, please decide for the future of humanity and the attainment of heaven. We should find another way. There has to be another way. Don't you understand, Violet? There is no other way. We, Seth, have been trying to solve this problem for 2,000 years. Do you really think you'll suddenly be able to find a solution now in the short time we have? This may be asking you to think beyond your intellect, but stop clinging on to the imaginary. Sorry, Violet. Geist is right about this one. They may not be perfect, they lack decision-making skills, but at the end of the day, they are still high-level AI. Their intelligence surpassed ours a long time ago. No matter how hard we try, we won't be able to suggest a better solution than them. The days that we could afford to indulge in dreams and fantasies are over. You are right. Dreams are nothing more than humans' overly optimistic assumptions. What's more, the Paradise Project was your parents' suggestion. If there is anyone who should take responsibility for continuing where they left off, it is you. I suppose you humans would call this kind of coincidence a twist of fate. Arya. How am I supposed to make that choice? I can't. That's such a massive decision. The end of the hibernation period is drawing near, but we do have a little time. Take one day out to think about it. Then come to me with the answer the day after tomorrow. That's heavy. That's a lot of fucking responsibility. Because yeah, either you're killing off essentially her parents and everyone that she knew growing up, or you kill everyone she knows now. So that's the whole like twisted double-edged sword there. Like, would she want to reunite with her family, or would she want to stay with the people she knows now and has had built up bonds with? Because you also have to think how the jump of 2,000 years really hasn't affected everyone, but it would still affect the original Canes if they were awoken. Because all the Ables now, you know, are used to the way life is and everything. So changing it wouldn't be outside their reach. That's oh man, like there's no like you can't justify that. You can't just that's fucked. How fucked up is fucked up? That's fucked up. Oh, Violet. Heaven Shell is humanity's only chance at survival. But it's either you new humans or us, the original ones. Only one of us can survive. It's almost funny, isn't it? Oh, right. Now you all see me as... I'm your enemy. You're not our enemy. Don't give me those empty niceties. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. I probably won't say anything nice in this state. I've got too many thoughts going through my head. Feels like there's a dark, heavy spirit sitting deep in my chest. I need to go home. Arya left the party. Yeah, it would be heavy on anyone like shit, dude. We may as well call it a day 2. That's crazy. Wait, that was the end of chapter 7? There's still another chapter? How's Arya doing? Might be a good idea to check on her. Well, I can't do anything else. It's not technically another day. Where is she, though? Oh. Her pod isn't here. Oh, I thought you were with Arya. Where is she? Do you know where she is? Well, I saw her earlier. She ran into the meteorite that was here and left. I tried calling after her, but she didn't hear me. She didn't seem herself. She looked very serious about something. You two are always together, though. I'm surprised she's not with you. I shouldn't have left her on her own. I see. I don't know what the exact situation is, but I can see that you are all fighting very hard for something. Whenever you feel lost and you don't know what to do, just remember that spirit you had in the beginning. Because you can't solve tomorrow's problems by only thinking about tomorrow. Think about how you lived in the past, how that led to you to now, and where it will take you. There is no point in regretting your past, but know that everything you've experienced until now has a purpose. I think it may benefit both of you to look back over it again. Well, shit, dude. Shit. Yas. Oh. Ah, Violet, are you awake? I apologize for showing up uninvited. What's wrong? What is up? Nothing is necessarily wrong, but... I know. Could you come to Hegan Canyon when you are ready? There is something I would like to tell you. Huh. I still can't do anything. I don't have a sense of time. Yeah, there's no sense of time right now. Okay. Oh. Message with no sender was sent to the castle. It was addressed to you, Violet. You are free to do with this message as you will. Its contents are as follows. A mysterious noise has been observed at Pethalasica Junction. Investigate it right away. Toodaloo humans? No.
Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Don't tell me that's Unicorn telling me he's leaving. Ah!
Take it easy.
I can't do anything! What is going on? Violet. This place brings back memories. Yeah, it feels like it was just yesterday. This is where we met. It is time I told you what happened that day. You were broken, yeah. Yes, we had lost control of the reactor. If you had decided to leave me there, then I most likely would have had my personality replaced just like Geist. I'm only able to tell you this now because you saved me that day. Had someone attacked you? It was not my intention to conceal this from you, but until that day, I had been acting alongside Geist. You sided with Geist. No. Geist wanted to save this planet. He was trying to eliminate the threat of Quietus. He was the strongest of any Seth, probably stronger than any human, too. But one day, he left, concealing his location, and when he came back, he was almost unrecognizable. He had become obsessive. Looking back now, I suspect he had been to Lost Gaia and back by himself. When he returned, he cut himself off from the collective consciousness and became absorbed in his own thoughts. Before long, he had resolved to destroy the planet. I objected to that. The disagreement ended him in kicking me out of his airship, and that is how I landed here. Ah. However, despite all that, it is true that his end goal was to eliminate Quietus. So, wow. Yes. That is the new Geist. What the new Geist is saying is right. You proposed giving up on the idea of ending Quietus and living within a safe space instead. Heaven shell. Maybe the only route we have left. It is sad to hear that coming from him, though. He was the only Seth who made every effort to end Quietus, despite what anyone told him. I feel that level of will can't be reached through logic alone. What? Don't look at me that way, like that, Violet. Is it strange to hear that coming from me? Considering... Yeah, it feels weird. I thought so too. I am well aware by now that my behavior is abnormal. This is between you and me, but I think I might be malfunctioning the same way Geist did. No. There is a noise within my logic circuitry which cannot be put into words. A light of sorts. It has been growing ever louder since you defeated me in the Castle of Illusion. Are you broken? No, there are no problems with my hardware. But the pattern in my logic has changed. Frankly speaking, I have high hopes for you. Based on just specs alone, you shouldn't have been able to defeat me. Not to mention how you miraculously defeated Geist, who had the planet's power as backup. The odds were 1 in a million. To be honest, I was too wrapped up in Geist's idea of the proper death, as many of us were. But you said that we couldn't let a single person die. You were the one and only person who could say that to his face. I just said as it was, yeah. And that's your strong point, in my opinion. I will let you in on something. Not even we are perfect, and there is no such thing as a theory without holes. Because all events in this world unfold from possibilities. How reality is defined depends on existence probability. Among the many factors that may alter the possibilities, monolite is the most pivotal. The principle that you can use magic from monolite. Probability theory is involved there. I can't tell you the specifics, but all you need to know is that monolite is at the hypocenter of those variations. The truth is, when you fought with Geist, or whenever you fought hard to accomplish something, for that matter, the monolite demonstrated abilities that far exceeded its specs, as if in response to your determination. Oh, it's almost as though the monolite had a will of its own. So you're saying it's alive in a sense? That I do not know, but I will let you in on something confidential. Even though it is we who made the monolite, we do not actually understand how it brings about magic. It is likely that the situation will unfold as Geist speculated. But if something about that does not sit right with you, even if it's just a faint feeling, then resist what is correct. You humans have a heart. Believe it when it whispers to you. If anyone can do that, it is you. During the Common Era, people once tried to fly, despite harsh criticism from those around them. Their idea was brushed off as an unrealistic fantasy. The same happened again to the people who tried to defy gravity, break through the atmosphere, and take off into space. Throughout history, those who changed the world were always wrong, according to the common knowledge of the time. Even the first protobionic to clamber out of the sea onto land was most likely an anomaly among its kind. Such unattainable fantasies. Those ridiculous ideas. They only came to fruition because of your human ability to dream. That is how humanity has written its history. It is unreasonable that you would lose that ability just because we appeared. We are superior only in intellect, sorry. So, make the decision for yourself. It is not for someone else to choose. You're the only one in the world who can make that decision. As far as I can observe. That is the one function that you human beings have. How wise. I literally can't do anything else. It's just having us do it, so.
Oh, didn't think you were coming back.
Oh, there's time now. There's time now. I can do things? Can I do things? I can!
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies.
Excellent. Now we can start the day. My backpack is full. Of course it is. Excellent. Yeah, 2 more days. Haha! Oh, it's all growing! My backpack is fucking, of course it is. Cool. No, that says okay, we like that. So excited. Love that those regrow. Nectar is still out growing. Okay. Excellent. Okay, that's still all growing. Yeah, I guess we'll just call it there and see what happens. Meet with guys tomorrow. What is Arya up to? Our pod still isn't back. Try and talk things with her properly tomorrow. It is just gonna chapter. Wow, I thought chapter 7 was the last chapter. But it really seemed like it would have been. That should be the last of the documents of the Paradise Project. Thank you, Jabberwocky. Why do you want to know about all of a sudden, though? It's complicated, huh? Oh, Arya, just wait a second. There's one more here. Can I see it? It looks like a list of names for a critical experiment. That's... I don't know if I want to continue going into tomorrow. I think I kind of just want to leave it there for a cliffhanger. Um, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I'm now very interested to see what that critical experiment actually is about. Whether it's about Arya or if it's about me. Because nothing's still explained about me. How am I in all of this? How do I fit in all of this? Like, how did I not die from the Gaia dust, from Quietus? You know, we've been out in it so many times. Why haven't I died? You know, and why am I special? Like, I don't know. But you know, if you want to find out, definitely come hang out with us when we do this live here on Twitch at twitch.tv/blend_frenzy, or keep up with all the posts and videos over on the YouTube VOD channel at youtube.com/@blend_frenzy, where you can also make sure to like, follow, subscribe, smash that bell for latest notifications. That way you don't miss out on however you're watching, and you can see what happens, because yeah, why wouldn't you want to? So many questions, so many questions.